So if you guys have been following along on social media, you'll know that this winter, Tom Mills and I have been working on boat projects. We just got done putting the sea deck in my boat. Came out really nice. Very happy with it. This is the 4th boat that I've had the sea deck in. Of course, you know, getting into this 4th boat build, we decided to go with the sea deck again, and I just wanted to show you guys, you know, how it came out. So next, we're gonna be putting sea deck on Tom's boat, and we're gonna show you, you know, part of the process of doing that. So we have these pre-cut kits, and the way that we got this kit made was on the sea deck website. You can order a Mylar kit, and the Mylar is essentially a template. It's like a plastic sheet that you set down on the deck of the boat and you trace everything out. If you're on YouTube and you search sea deck template kits, something should come up that explains the template generating process. So that's the first step of this whole thing, is making your templates. You know, you send your templates into sea deck, and they'll generate a design for you, and you have all kinds of different options from there as far as color and different teak lines, patterns. It's really neat what you can get your hands on there at sea deck. So now we have the kit. This is the actual kit. We got it back. We're gonna install it on the boat. And the first thing you wanna do before you install the flooring on your boat, this is an aluminum rock-proof boat, you want to clean everything up. You want to prep everything. So we're going to use this denatured alcohol, and you just use a rag. We already put some on here on this rag, but yeah, you just, you know, wipe everything down real good. You just want to have the surface nice and clean. You don't want any, you know, debris or grease or any crap like that on the boat before you stick the stuff down, or it's not going to work. It's not going to stick. So the next thing, this piece obviously fits. We have it in place. It fits around everything. I'll lift the piece out, and you treat this like a giant sticker. You know how a sticker, the back sheeting peels, most of them, they'll peel apart in 2 pieces. So I'm gonna make the separate pieces, you know, to peel. And the way that you do that is with a razor blade, and you don't want to cut in too deep or you're going to cut all the way through your sea deck. You just kind of etch it. So for this one, I'm going to make a cut here. And I'm going to make a cut across here. So sticking this thing down is going to end up being a 3-part process. I got it cut, flip it back over, and it fits up good. So now I'm gonna start the process of actually sticking this thing onto the boat. So here we go, we're gonna stick this piece down. This is the first piece on Tom's boat. So I'm gonna get everything lined up right. And this is one of the more I probably shouldn't start with this, but I just got done doing my boat, so I feel pretty good about it. This is one of the more complicated pieces to do. Probably the most, this side, this piece, and the adjacent piece are the most complicated on the boat. So we're gonna see how this turns out for you guys. Looks good. I'm gonna peel this back. We're gonna put one more cut in. Really, I guess you can't put too many cuts in, just to etch that. So we're gonna peel it off. Peel it the whole way across. Start laying this. a lot of pressure on it. So we'll run this piece right now. And that turned out real good. If you could lay every complicated piece, start it off that smooth. That first stick is the most important. You want to have everything lined up on that first stick, because from there, if you're off, to get it to contort to where you want it can be difficult. So with this next piece, it's ought to lay in here real good. About that. Looks good to me. You want to make sure you get all the backer off too, obviously, but sometimes you got to double check. Just to be sure it's all gone. This piece off. I'm going to take this one off too. We're just going to... I'm going to pull it towards the hatch. That's the important line I want to keep. This hatch line right here, I want the SeaDek to butt tight up against that. The other line over here is going to be covered up by this gunnel rail, so I'm not so worried about it. Just work that sucker in there like that. Set it down. Might be off a little bit on that hole, but we can make that work. Just like that. We have Tom's first piece of SeaDek installed. We got the front deck complete and really happy with the way it turned out. Probably only have about a half an hour in this. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. Next we're gonna move into the back area. We're gonna move onto the back platform. Just like that, guys, it's all finished up. Took us about an hour and a half, which isn't too bad. A lot of pieces, you know, a lot of total pieces on this boat. And we're thrilled the way it turned out. Everything lined up real nice. So from here, it's just all about fishing. And I'm being honest with you when I say, for boats, really, if you can afford it, I think every boat should have this flooring. It's so nice and comfortable. It dampens sound. You know, if you drop something on the boat, you're not gonna get that real loud echo. It's comfortable. It doesn't hold water. It cleans up real well. It is a little expensive. It is an investment. I know there's some cheaper products out there, but I've heard some bad stories. You know, you don't want to take the time to have something like this made and, you know, take the time to actually install it, and then a year or so down the road have it peel up and have it, you know, start sun fading. And I'm telling you, I've been using this stuff since 2013, and I really don't have any complaints with it. It holds up great. It sticks, it doesn't fade. SeaDek is the way to go. It's the best that I've come up with so far. So we should be good. Every now and then you'll find a little bit of a bubble in the flooring. If you run your hands over it, you'll see a little bit of a bubble. And I don't know if this is the right thing to do, but this is what I do. If you have a little bubble, you know, and if it's close to a teak line, I'll make a little bit of a slice right on that teak line, just like that, and then push down on it, and that bubble will go away. But yeah, I'd call this a done. Here's a bubble right here I can show you. If you get down here, walk around this way, and try and get that camera. Can you see these bubbles down here? A little bit of a bubble right there on that E. There's no teak line, but I'll just make a little bit of a slice. It'll just pop. See, that one popped. That one popped. And just like that. Lays down nice. There's a couple going across here. Another one right there. And we should be good. Looks great. Thanks for tuning in, guys. And if you have any other questions about this, I would refer you to the SeaDek website. Just get on the internet and give it a search, Google. I know there's certified installers that'll install this stuff. Chesapeake Manufacturing would be the local one in our area. But if you do some research, I'm sure you can find some others. So thanks again for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next one.